Hello, my crafty friends. It is Tips from Creativemind again, and today I would like to share my tip for another type of craft storage that is my absolute favorite. And this is a large photo box and craft keeper. It comes with 16 photo cases, and sometimes you can find it with only 10 photo cases, but it depends on where you buy it. The hobby stores have it. A lot of your craft stores have it. Ross and Tuesday morning stores have these. So let's talk about it. What I use mine for is to store my tiny dies. I have lots of tiny dies, and it's kind of hard to keep up with them and know where they are and know which ones you want to use and know which ones you have after you buy so many. So this system works out very well for me, and I hope that you will be able to try something like this and it'll work well for you. What I have done is I take my dies and I put them in these little containers, and I attach a magnetic sheet so that I can actually cut out the dies that I can't figure out what they're saying because some of them look a little strange. Or I can just put the dies in the box with all the rest of them. I can also use it to cut out extra shapes of my dies, and I can store them in the box with it. But it just makes a nice little storage so that when you're looking for your dies, you have something that can show you everything you have without having to search everywhere trying to find it. So I also use my P-Touch embellisher to put the names on the outside of what each of the photo cases contain. So it makes it easy for me to find out what it is that I have in the containers. And these are all my tiny dies that I use, and it just makes such a nice system to be able to just look inside the box, know that I can find my hot air balloons if I want to use a hot air balloon, know where I can find my rose or my trees or my sympathy dies. It's just a nice little system of being able to store it. Now you can also store other things in these wonderful little pockets. I have another container that I store these in these little pockets, photo pockets. Sometimes I'll sit and I will cut out things from my Cricut, and it's just because I just want to pass the time, or I'm not really feeling like making cards today or doing any scrapbooking. But I want to play with my Cricut. So what I do is I use these little containers to put the cutouts from my Cricut, or cutouts from digital stamps or that I find, or cutouts from the free printables that I find on Pinterest, and I store them inside the containers. You can also store the sentiments that go along with whatever you're doing, and it just makes a nice box to put everything in, so that when I'm ready to make a card, all I have to do is look in this box and I can say, okay, I've got pieces already cut out that I can use to make what I'm doing and not have to pull out the big machines and start all over again. So I keep all kinds of little pieces in these, and words, some with sentiments. This just happened to be my superhero one. I only have one pal left. These little boxes can be used for a lot of things. Some of the other reasons, I have other boxes that I have just pieces of stuff. This is my shells. I store shells in it. Again, I store Cricut designs in these little store boxes, and they all come in little containers. And of course, if you got lots of confetti, you can store confetti in them. Again, the important thing is to make sure you put a label on the outside so you know what's in there. And it's nice to have it so that it stays in just a big box like this to keep it together. So don't go breaking my heart. If you really like this video and would like to see more, give me a thumbs up. And remember, you are the coolest. Thank you for watching.